Hey guys, thank you for coming to PC Flash tutorials. This is going to be a tutorial about computers actually. Um, First of all, let me introduce myself for a little bit here. I've been in the IT industry for about probably since '92. I've been working on computers since way before then, before I graduated from high school. I've been playing with them a lot. And now I just decided to kind of share some of my knowledge that I've learned, and I also am learning so much more nowadays because, of course, you know that technology is increasingly um, overwhelming sometimes if you don't keep yourself up to date, But it's cool. Now, the first thing that I would like to show you is something very simple in Windows Vista. So you may I know that Windows Vista is fairly new still for everybody, and it takes us a while to get used to the idea that we have a different operating system every other 3 years or 4 years or whatever. um, just when we start breaking into the old operating system, we get a new one. But that's okay. Change is fine. Anyways, but change is always what technology is about. All right. Now, in Windows Vista, I will show you the first thing that you need to know about cleaning up your computer, basically. Okay, we're gonna go through some of these steps real quick, and so you can understand. Right now, I'm on my desktop. I understand that, and you're seeing a beautiful scene of the night, the dark night. Anyways, on my wallpaper, of course. Now, it is important that you take care and clean your hard drive at least once a week if you've surfed the net all the time. Okay, then I will show you how to do that. Okay. Now, if you notice, I do have my start menu a little bit in an awkward place. Usually, the start menu is not up here; it's below here in a normal person's computer. But of course, I'm not normal. Anyways, I always like to change things around, once I learn something. But okay. First of all, what we need to do is first you need to right-click on your Internet Explorer icon. Okay, you can do that either by your desktop. I have my desktop in my toolbar, and then you can click on Properties. That's one way you can get there. Okay, that's the easiest way. Make sure that this is not a shortcut, because if it's a shortcut, it's not going to work. All right. Now, I close out of this, and I'll show you the very simple way to do it through the Start menu. Okay. If you click on Start, you would actually go to Settings, and then go to Control Panel. And in Control Panel, make sure that you have it in Classic View. Okay. Basically, Control Panel Home in Windows Vista looks a little bit different. It looks a little bit like this. Okay. Basically, but if you change it to Classic View here to the left here, it will look like this. So what we need to do first of all is we need to go ahead and take a look all the way down to where it says Internet Properties, and we need to find that. Internet Properties is going to be hiding somewhere if we can find it. And don't be overwhelmed about all the options that you have in Windows Vista, because Windows Vista is a little bit different, but it's okay. It's just the same thing. It's just that they changed a lot of the GUI, graphical user interface. Now let's see here. Haha, Internet Options. There we go, right here. All right. So if you click on Internet Options, then basically what you do is the first page, the first tab, which is General. What you're gonna have to do is you click on the Delete under Browsing History, and then basically you click on Delete Cookies. All right, and then click on Yes, and of course you're going to see a little bit of changes there. If you have a lot of things in your computer, you will see a dialog box that's gonna actually tell you that it's deleting a lot of things, and it'll take a little while. And then click on Delete History, and then click on Yes again. And as you see, my computer's clean right now, as I say. And that's what you want to take care of, is the temporary internet files, cookies, and history, basically. If you do the form data, then you will be erasing all the keywords that you typed in any search areas in the browser. So those will be gone. And if you do the password, then it will delete all your passwords that you have that actually had where you logged in before. So that's why I would suggest that you only do this 3 unless you want to go ahead and delete everything. You can click on delete all and it will delete everything. Okay, so then you click on close and then you click on OK, and that is for the Internet Explorer. That clears up your cache from Internet Explorer. That'll allow you to surf a little bit faster. Okay, and also it'll help you with the error messages that you might get sometimes, like not responding when you open up Internet Explorer, or the famous error messages, the 0EX and the XSXs that you get whenever you click on Internet Explorer sometimes and things like that. That'll clear it up. Okay. Now that does it only for Internet Explorer cache. Okay. Now if you want to clean up your local hard drive cache, I'll show you that. Let me go ahead and close out of this. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and find your icon that says computer, which is my computer basically in Windows XP. And then you find your local disk C, and then you right click on it, and then you click on properties, and that shows you basically again the general tab, and see where it says disk cleanup. You click on disk cleanup and it brings this up for you. It'll show you that is calculating all the space, and it's basically just looking for all the junk that we have in our computers most of the time that's not supposed to be there. Okay, so and it's doing that right now. And if you have a lot of stuff in your computer that you computed things that it's not supposed to be there, it will take a long time. Okay, basically. And that's for the local C drive, for your hard drive. Okay, and now this window comes up and you drag it down here. Make sure that you click on each box, and every box may be checked here to make sure that you're going to go ahead and delete all these files that are there. They're not supposed, well, they get accumulated. That's what's happening. They get accumulated, and then that slows down your computer basically. Let me go ahead and click on OK here, and then click on delete files, and it should do that. Now while that's doing that, I will explain what happens. What happens is that when we install software, when we download things, and we look at websites and all these things, all these files get all cluttered up inside of the hard drive. And sometimes when those files get all cluttered up in the hard drive, it slows it down because it overloads those particular folders, and those particular folders are the ones that are used to browse or to even get into your computer when you're trying to go into my computer folder and things like that. So that's why computers are slow sometimes, because there's so much things going on in those folders. So that's why we need to make sure that they need to be cleaned. Okay. Now after that does that, it's complete now. Okay. Now an extra step that you can take, which is going to take a bit longer, and later on, probably in the next tutorial, we'll show you when you do the index this drive for faster searching. Well, I'll explain that to you later on in the next tutorial. And that's pretty much what you do to clean up your hard drive, so it'll run a little bit smoother. Sometimes it'll be more efficient in speed, and browsing as well. So speed meaning you can actually browse through your computer without actually waiting for it to take a long time just to open a picture folder, But that's basically what you do to clean it up. Okay, that is the basics cleanup. Later on, I will show you a more thorough cleanup that involves a little bit of commands and things like that in the command line. Okay, but for now, this is pretty much basic stuff. Okay, and that you need to make sure that you do it every week, every Friday. If you're online every day, do it every Friday, so that way you have a clean hard drive. So you have a clean hard drive whenever you go browse, whenever you have to download some things. Okay. All right. Well, that's that for that, and thank you for stopping by. this tutorial, and I hope that you enjoy all my tutorials that I will be showing you later on. And I encourage you to go to my blog, which I will go ahead and post here in this video on the link there. Okay, and just go ahead and take a look at that. That's actually an audio blog. Thanks, guys, and have a wonderful time.